But I'm about that will let my dad, but so I'll never let you down. You get me?
All right, gangster. All right, gangster. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, look at my broski. Look at my broski. Introducing the main man, the Newcastle fan on YouTube, Geordie Dread TV. How you doing, my bro?
Come on, bro. Just getting on with it, man. Just out here busy, bro. Just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do.
Yeah,
Decent
man.
season.
Yeah,
A lot
man.
to play
This
for.
was well overdue. You get me? Well overdue. Under the lens, we are back, and it is the Geordie Dread edition. And I thought, let me just get this in because obviously we got the Newcastle Arsenal game. You get me? We got a whole heap of stuff on it. Yeah, my brethren Specs has been chesty all year, and we ain't talking about ill, like that. So you get me? I thought, let me, you get me? We're gonna talk about that as well. But man, I wanted to introduce my viewers to the broski. Been on your channel a couple of times. Absolutely honored to do so. So yeah, man, Geordie Dread, man. I first like to ask my guests about their earliest kind of memories with the club and how you kind of got into supporting your club. Maybe some good and bad memories from the beginning, my bro.
Yeah, man. Come on. Like, I've explained this story a few times, you get me? But I'm going to explain it to you for your channel and that. You get me? It's all about that great man, Alan Shearer, bro. You know about
Okay,
Alan Shearer, bro?
I remember Alan.
Come on, bro. Get me. The goal, record Premier League goal scorer. You get what I'm saying? Thanks to King leaving. Hopefully, he don't come back. Um, More time people are into football when they're like 7, 6, probably younger.
Hmm.
For men like me, hated football, bro. Wasn't interested. When it's on the TV in the household, I'll be pissed. You get what I'm saying? But it's when Euro 96 came to England, London, bro, or just England, should I say?
Yeah.
When when something's forced upon you, and you keep it gets to a point where you're like, you know what, let me just take it in. And the guy that gave me the most that got the attention was this guy Alan Shearer, bro. Do you get me? Didn't
Mm,
understand the game properly, but I could see he's doing bits or highlights, or he's just getting gassed. You get me?
mm.
See how they gas Palmer now, or they've got certain
Yep.
get me English ballers. I was like, right, this guy, you get me? So I became a fan of him, that of a footballer. You get me? Forget the teams and that. You know, man's from London. Most
Yep.
people support Man United, obviously Arsenal, Spurs, whoever, be it Chelsea, Liverpool, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So when you start secondary school time now, man, them are like, bro, you need to pick a team. You can't just support Shearer. You get me? Like that's just mad. You get me? Like, I was go support Blackburn, then, innit? I'm like, nah, just Shearer, and then it's when he made that move in September '96, bro. Never look back, bro. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm just like
Mm,
a fan of Newcastle United now. Embraced it.
mm,
You get what I'm saying, bro? That's how I got into it, bro. And then from then, ain't looked back. You get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I was the weirdo. Still now, in some senses, people think like, brother, like, you don't make sense. Like, why are you support Newcastle? You got nothing to do with Newcastle.
mm.
Queer on the other side of the country. You get what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man embraced it, man. And then obviously, remember them times there's no social media already. You get
I
me?
know.
I'm part of two eras. You get me?
Mm,
So it's just teletext, chat to yourself, bro. You get me? No Newcastle friends. Not get me. Obviously, Newcastle were doing well at that time for a little period. So man, people were interested in talking to man, and then you know the rest. Years and
mm.
years and years after that, no one to chat to me about Newcastle, bro. Like it was just dead. Two relegations. Man weren't interested in chatting to me, bro. Like what I not to really say apart from negative stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But wouldn't change it for the world, bro. I've seen it all, bro. Seen
I
it all.
can imagine. I can imagine. Obviously, Shearer. Of course, I remember Shearer. Like that. Yeah, 1996. how old was I then? I was like, I don't know, 13 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? I remember shit. Come on, man. Arguably like the best striker in the Premier League. We're talking about out and out striker. Yeah. You know my feelings on that, but we're talking about out and out goal scorer. Yeah. Alan
Yeah,
Shearer is a legend, like that. So bigger AFC Vigilante in the house is saying just sub to Geordie Dread, man. That's what we like to see over here. Please, the
big up
link
the
is in the
AFC.
chat as well. Make sure
Big
you
up,
go and
bro.
subscribe to Geordie Dread, man. All
Love
right,
him.
so that's how you kind of got into the team. So give me some early kind of like good memories that stand out for you, like as a Newcastle fan. We know you got some great memories right now. We'll get into all of that, but some earlier kind of stuff. So I know it's Alan Shearer that brought you to the club. You fell in love with Newcastle in your own right. Give me some good Newcastle memories, man. Something that stands out to you.
Well, there's quite a few in it. Like the good. Well, we start with the good first, as you said.
Yeah,
Get me? There's definitely bad ones, but when I started supporting them, it weren't long straight. weren't too long after that. A couple of years after that. Get me? My first time seeing my team in the Champions League. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
obviously, don't know if you remember playing Barcelona. You get what I'm saying? That magical 3-2 Aspria hat trick. You get what I'm saying? And I
Spree.
remember the week leading up. That's my best memory anyway.
Mm,
Thus far, apart,
mm,
apart from now the later stages, but before the Carabao Cup thing, obviously big up. Obviously, Champions League. I remember the whole week because see me in school. I had the little shit because I was small and I was skinny. So all the year 10s, 11s, they would actually have come big guys, you get me?
yeah,
Like they'll get mad with me. Like I'm like, yeah, we're gonna beat Barca. They're like, what's this little guy talking about, bro? The whole week, on the way home to school, it was just war. Come the night now, 3-0 up. Couldn't believe it, bro. You get what I'm saying?
mm,
Obviously, they got 2 goals back.
mm.
3-2. Next day, the whole week, bro. No one can say nothing to me,
No,
bro. You get
yeah,
me? Bare
yeah,
chest, bro. Big
yeah.
Barca, bro.
I know,
You get
I
me?
know.
Like, come on, man. And them times we had man like Ian Rush and John Barnes in the squad and that. You get me? Some like that's where the decline actually started happening. But at that moment, that's one of my biggest memories.
Yeah,
And meeting Sir Bobby Robson,
yeah,
R.I.P. Me, yeah, because
yeah,
obviously I'm from the east. Obviously, I'm from North London, but I live in the East London area. I know that matters now, but at the time, Lane Orient ain't far from Tottenham,
yeah,
the edge of Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So when I was 14, we had an FA Cup game at Brisbane Road. Bigger to Lane Orient, by the way, the playoff final. So I
yeah,
have a
man.
little soft spot for them. You get me? So
Mm.
so me and my friend rode there to get tickets, roll back to the ends, and then a
Whoa,
few days later, we went to the game. You get what I'm saying? Had to sit in the away stand behind the keeper.
okay,
It was mad.
okay.
So, but we actually draw that game because Robson just came to the club them times. This was with Dusty. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So we draw that game. I watched that game, met Kieran Dyer, I met Robson, see Alan Shearer as well. And
Whoa.
then we just signed Luwa them times as well. Don't know if you remember a guy called
Lua.
Luwa from Hackney.
Jeez.
Hackney, get me, yeah. You should just signed him. And then yeah, boy, then got the replay back to St. James's. Obviously, I didn't go to St. James's, really
Mm.
14. But yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So that's one of my nice memories as well. You get me?
Wicked, man. Wicked, wicked, wicked. So what would you say was a bad one? We got to do the good, the bad. We won't do the ugly, but we'll just do the good and the bad. What would you say was a bad memory for Newcastle
Yeah,
or for you?
like I said, until of recent times, there was more bad. You get me? Um, like what was it? Getting we got to 2 back-to-back FA Cup finals. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Shane knows the drill, bro. Aspire,
Yeah,
but get me. No one really talks about him again. You get me?
no,
But yeah,
he was
the
dope.
back the back-to-back finals, thanks to your mob and Man United. Because remember, 1998, you were running to to the business double cup, double
Dope.
winners, innit? You won the Prem,
Yeah,
the FA Cup. You get me? We were
yeah.
never winning that final. Do you get what I'm saying? Newcastle were dusty, bro. Then we got to the final again the next year.
Mm.
I think, yeah. I remember I'm young still. Remember, I ain't got no Newcastle friends, bro. So
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
emotions
yeah.
you're dealing with, you deal with it alone. Like you get me?
Alone.
Like a
Yeah,
real sad, depressed kid. Like no one, like Arsenal man can chat to your friends and vent to each other.
yeah,
Man can't
yeah,
vent to no one. No one
yeah,
cares, bro.
yeah. I
So
hear it.
like getting back to back FA Cup, because Man United won a treble the next season. You
Hmm.
get me?
Hmm.
So yeah, the bad memories. But the relegation, the first relegation was peak, bro. Like I remember like it was yesterday, bro. Man just sat there alone in the sitting room. I think it was Aston Villa that finally put the nail in the coffin. That's when Shearer took over for like part time, and the whole Joey Barton, their little bust. It was all toxic, bro.
Yeah.
And the Ashley thing and all that. And I just remember it wasn't sinking in, and then it actually sank in. And big man had tears in his eyes, bro. Like,
Of
raw.
course, bro. Of
Because
course.
we got to understand with championship, bro. No one has no divine right to come back up, bro. My team could have easily been Leeds that were in it for how many 20 something whatever years. Could have been a bloody anyone, bro. Could be a Barnsley, anyone like that's been in the Prem. You go championship, you get relegated again, bro. Look what happened to Luton, bro.
Yeah.
That boy Luton, bro, got
Yeah.
back-to-back relegations, bro.
Ooh,
Are
it's
you
the abyss.
crazy?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that could happen to. That's all I was thinking of. Like, raw, am I gonna be that guy that supports the team in the Vanarama National League? But that could have happened, bro. I could have been that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It can happen to anyone, bro. So
Yeah.
man, so that hurt, and then obviously a few years later, the second relegation that burnt, but I was just numb, bro. Like
Yeah.
no reaction.
Yeah.
Just like this is all we was used to. Not just me, all Newcastle fans. 13, 12 years. That's just that. There's nothing, bro. It's just we're just there. So yeah, man. Those are bad memories, bro.
Well, firstly, we'll have a quick gasp. A quick round of applause, man, for the legend.
All the technical sounds and shit. That's
man. Dyer and all that, Shearer and all that, and for a London boy, like you said, that's a dark time, bro. That's a cold journey, bro. You're just on your own, because like I said, I mean, I was born into this shit. Obviously, my dad was a top Arsenal fan, so I didn't really have a choice. But in the end, obviously, I grew to love my team, you know, in its own right.
That's what you know.
That must have been a dark journey, because I remember in school for me, bro, like especially at them times there, bro, with Henri and like my school life was good. You get it? So you know, and most men from London, if they don't support Arsenal, Tottenham, or Chelsea, as you said, it's usually Liverpool or Man United. So I big you up, because you took a hard route, man. You took a hard route, bro. Not many people do it. So let me big you up. Let me big you up for that. Let me big up all the people in the building. Geordie Dread, his link is in the chat. Make sure you're going over and show my broski some love, in it. Doing big things. One of the biggest Newcastle fans on YouTube. Yeah. So go and show my broski some love. So that's obviously your kind of first exposure and your good and your bad memories. Let's kind of get up into some recent times. Yeah. So obviously, like, I think we all know, but I gotta ask you, like, you know, where's your club currently? You know, what's your club's goals for the end of the season and moving forward? Do you get me?
Yeah, well, I can't speak for every Newcastle fan, but from what I'm seeing, get me, the goal is to finish, obviously, mainly Champions League spots, as you know, as high as possible. You get what I'm saying? Big game on Sunday. I'm sure you get into that. You know what I'm saying? 2 points behind Arsenal. You get what I'm saying? Could possibly finish second. You know, that's just a little extra money and a pride thing. You know what I'm saying? As you saw, beat big bad Liverpool, who were now the title winners by a long stretch. Beat them in a cup final. Get me? Schooled them. When us beat them, we schooled them. Went on luck business.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, things are going in the right way. Like that's the ambition, just to get that Champions League spot and go forward. That's what's left now. We've got a cup. We qualified for Europe, obviously for the League Cup. You get me? Like people thought, oh, if you get Europa League, that'd be all right. It's like, nah, bro. The fact we're still pushing. People thought we'll fall off after those mad celebrations after the cup. You get me? They thought like tail off, but nah, bro. We're still there. We're fighting.
Well. I mean, it looked a little bit like the man was a bit hungover, which is understandable, innit? Which is like, first and foremost, though. You get me? Champions and that. You know, like that. After how long, my guy? I was saying, was it 70? How long is it?
70 years, bro. 70-something years. 70 years.
Like, what is this, bro? 2025, the year of the exposure, bro. We got some questions in the chat. Big up Mr. Robbo, big up Shane Goon and my brother. Make sure you're going to subscribe to both of these guys. Big up AFC Vigilante, top mod as well in the building. Big up Godfrey, big up Dr. C, more butts, my brother, hyper protagonist, all the people. Make sure Geordie Dread's link is in the title, and in the stream. So make sure that you go and show my bro some love. AFC said undeniable. Shearer was a world-class finisher, one of the best goal scorers in history. Yeah, I can't deny that.
Say no more.
Can't deny.
100%. You get me?
Yeah, this is under the lens, bro. So it ain't no banter thing. We're gonna ask you like serious questions. No, because this is
Yeah.
under the lens, but we can get to all of that. But we're gonna ask you. That's why I asked you about your current thing. I said you've been chesty all year, no flu, like that. But let's be honest, it's been justified, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's been justified. Yeah.
Overall, so far, yeah.
Yeah, it has. So obviously, I was asking you about where your club is and the goals. So Champions League football, obviously for you, man, to finish second. You get me? Obviously, second ain't too much of a big thing, but I suppose in terms of the context of the season, it is. Like that. It is. It
Us,
is.
man. Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, it is. We ain't gonna deny that. It is. For us, it ain't good enough no more. Do you get it? Like that. So,
Different.
so
Okay.
obviously I tried to talk to you a little bit on the People Them podcast. Make sure you check that out, people.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Woody Man them, good work going on over there. Always a pleasure to be over there. We're trying to talk to you about what you're gonna do going forward, because obviously this is the year, bro. Like Jet Li Unleashed, bro. The collar's coming off now, bro. This is the year, fam. So as I keep telling you, seeing is believing. Do you believe, my bro, that the collar's coming off this summer? Talk to me.
What, in terms of transfers, you mean?
Talk to me, bro, because the man that's been waiting, bro. PSR, they've been good. They've been good. You get me? They haven't been doing no wheeling and dealings. They haven't been doing no dodgy stuff, which is applaudable in itself. You get me? But like I said, is that gonna be kind of how it's gonna go forward, or you reckon it's gonna go mad now?
No, the shackles got to come off at some point. I do believe Richard Masters and the boys and a few others. I think they something's got to change, bro. Not just for Newcastle. It's just you're mashing up the economy anyway.
Right.
And when I start with PSR, it's profit sustainable. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's supposed to be for the likes of like they're like Berry that's been liquidated and those kind of teams, bro. But in this day and age, the amount of money the Prem teams are making, or the owners who have wealth, that ain't Newcastle ain't kind of liquidation anytime soon, bro. Or Arsenal or anyone, bro.
Right.
So who's it for? All you're
Mm,
doing is just holding back the likes of the Newcastle, the Villas, the Forests,
right.
and then still giving the local power to Arsenal, the Liverpools, the Man United, etc., to do their thing, which is not Arsenal's fault or anyone's fault. You
Oh,
man are organic. You built your
yes.
own
Yeah.
status. You built your own marketing. You built it. You got to that. You get me?
Mhm,
But
mhm.
we're in an age where owners are allowed to come in and take over, especially abroad, because they're man with the real money. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, the whole debate of state owned and all that, whatever. But I'm not a politician, bro, so man ain't even getting into all that. You get me, bro? I'm into that bull.
Yeah.
But let the man them spend. Cause look, so guys, this is what I keep saying. The fact that the shackles can't be let off, the last three transfer windows, like, let that sink in. We've let players go, none's
Mm,
come in.
mm,
Small,
mm,
small squad depth.
mm,
Bench is non-existent really,
mm.
and we're possibly can finish second.
You can.
You have
Let's
to let
talk.
that sink in. You get me? So don't want to bring Arsenal into this, but I'll use
No,
that as
no,
an
let's talk
example.
about it, bro. Let's talk about
You
it.
get
This
me?
is your show.
The man I spent, well, Arteta alone spent apparently over 700 something, whatever, a million, whatever. You get what I'm saying?
750.
Had transfer windows and all that. So my
Mhm.
thing is, I'd love to imagine Eddie Howe having that. You get me, but like, forget the shackles being taken off. Just being able to spend in each transfer window without letting players like Minte go, Elliot
Right,
Anderson go, who are balling out right now for Forest and
right,
Brighton.
right.
Like, imagine having those extra players just to give us an extra push. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So I believe I'll go mad, bro, if Newcastle ain't allowed or for whatever reasons to do the proper thing this summer,
Yeah,
bro. Because
yeah,
my whole feeling is, okay, we took the licks for the last three transfer windows. We're gonna qualify for Champions League, in my opinion. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? And it's like, what's it all for then? For again to not be able to really push in the transfer window and
Right,
try and compete with the
right.
man's like, don't get twisted. Whether people like Mikel Arteta or not, bro, Arsenal are going to be doing things in the summer, bro. You know what I'm
You
saying?
reckon? No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But that's
But,
part of
but what I'm saying though. So you man are going to do. Everyone's going to strengthen, bro.
it.
So
Mm,
like we can't keep on like this, bro. You have
mm,
to invest in the squad, bruv.
mm,
Get a better bench and squad depth. You get me, bro. Have players to compete. What happens is set man will get comfortable. No one's
mm,
looking over their shoulder. Man will
mm.
get comfortable, bro. You get
Yep,
what I'm saying? So
yep.
I think we're gonna go in. How much plays I don't know.
Mm.
but we're gonna have to spend, bro. The money's there, bro. As you know, there's
Yeah, yeah,
bare money there, bro.
yeah. That's what I'm
Bare.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So for me, it's like, raw. What these men are like the richest owners in football or something, and they don't really wanna. But at the same time, like you said, maybe it's just trying to do things the right way, and you get me
For now, because
for now. But what I'm saying
yeah,
is it seems like this summer particular, bro, like it's gonna go mad, like for everybody. Like we
yeah,
need
yeah.
to, like what you're saying there about getting to the Champions League and pushing on. Remember, Arsenal got to the Champions League, but we ain't really push on in terms of the transfers and all that. Even though we spent all of that money, which is a waste, you get me, in my opinion. But that's here or there. We didn't really. So what you're saying kind of sounds a little bit like us, but I feel like the stars are gonna align for this summer for every club. You got to think Forest. Look at Marinakis on the field the other day. We spoke about it on your team. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Forest are gonna go mad. I'm fully expecting you, man, to go mad because first 11 wise, it's up there with any team in the Prem, innit? Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, it's just the
Good team,
depth.
decent.
It's just the depth, which is the same thing that Arsenal have. I wouldn't say we're up there with every team in the Prem. I feel like there's a few places that have got stale now. Do you get it? But cool, man. I mean, obviously that I just kind of wanted to get that out there, and we'll talk about it because you lot are doing big things. I just feel like the summer this year, Forest, Newcastle, Arsenal's going to need to spend. City will probably spend again. Man United if they win the Europa, Tottenham if they win the Europa. Do you get it? Like
Yeah.
Villa will probably like everyone's going to go mad this summer. So I just feel like are you kind of getting any whispers in the Newcastle fan base that this summer it might go off?
It's a bit of, I've been in a few Newcastle channels. I'm hearing some say the opposite to what I'm saying. Somehow, I was on a show the other day, a Newcastle show. Some debate that we're not going to really go in like that. But then Eddie Howe came out and was like, "It's going to should be a big summer for us." He said that, or an important summer. So
Mm.
I'm just using the common sense here because I'm just like, if you can't really go in, then what was the point of this season? What's it all for?
Yeah.
You get me, bro? Then like got to be a serious civil war protest against masters of them boys there who are backhanders, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this ain't right, bro. How can you be that we're trying to compete and we are competing?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Won a cup,
Yeah.
sitting in the top four, whatever. You get me,
Yeah.
bro? So
Yeah.
I just get kind of like, look, it's not always reading on the other side. Like, who's to say if Newcastle win? Like, they got taken over. Who's to say if you did a Man City, like just buying any prima donnas and
Mm.
having a mad squad like Chelsea and Eddie Howe can't handle it, it could have went tits up, bro.
Mm.
So in hindsight, maybe in a way how it is good, slowly, but
Mm.
now allow us, bro. You get me? Do our team. Because I believe every new owner of every club, any club, should at least get allowed a year or two to let off just to do their thing.
Of course, of
That's
course.
where I think that's I think I'm not saying ban the rules, but there needs to be a tweak, a big tweak.
It needs to be fair because, like, because obviously the stars aligned when Chelsea and Man City got taken over because they were
Yeah.
just allowed to go mad. Do you get me? And then everyone else who's been taken over, especially, you get me, like everyone's being governed after that. I think, but with the reason why you should be slightly confident, yeah, is because you man have got like, was it Saudi or the Arab Saudi?
Saudi.
Saudi, you man have got these man. You get me? We got the American dons. The American dons are like these man are like the juggers. You understand? All they care about is the money. Whereas with the Saudi people, them, it's like they really want to build up the project. That's what I was saying. I really like what Marinakis was doing on the field the other day because it shows heart. And I understand your point, but when you got owners like ours, bro, they're not even in the country. Do you
Oh
understand what I'm
shit!
saying?
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's a bit mad.
In
So
that perspective, I hear it in that sense. You get me?
mm,
Like what we just said about my man and compared to your guys. You get me? But yeah, like I said, but like I said, I was in Newcastle the other day. You get what I'm saying? I was
yeah,
gonna
talk about it, bro. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, like it was nice, bro. Like to visit the just in general, innit? Like I went there for some get me can't to chat on air, you get me, you sign
Yeah,
NDA papers and all that, but
yeah.
little project
Woo.
going on. But yeah, so what it is now is just beautiful, bro. Like just like I said, back to the owners, just seeing because you know how they made something called a stack, like a big fan zone bot, like it's massive, bro. Much bigger than I thought it was. You get
Okay,
me? Like it's proper dope, bro. You get what I'm
okay.
saying? And they provided jobs for the community as well. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying, bro? So this is what them men are doing. They're trying to. They could go all out, bro. They'll turn the whole Newcastle into a madness, bro. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like so, the training grounds being heavily amped up even though we're still at the same time building or looking to get a new training ground. So the owners, you get me? Like I said, back into politics, some negative people look at it as, it's just money washing or because oil's going to run out in the next so amount of years. They're just trying to get their business up. You get me? And so be it, whatever, bro. Get me? You got to give and take. You
Hey,
get me, bro? So
hey,
they get me. They're putting into the community and into the economy, providing jobs, bro.
yeah,
You get me, bro?
yeah,
Get me security work behind the bar, whatever it is, janitors, whatever.
mm,
Yeah, bro, they're actually proper doing things and they're trying.
yeah,
I'm looking to get a new stadium as well. So
yeah, man.
the
And you
owners,
lot
bruv,
got
they're
the
not
fan
here for a
base.
joke team, bro.
No,
They
you
want to
lot have
do
got the
things.
fan base as well, man. You got the
Mm.
numbers, like you got everything there to be. Obviously, I'm not saying you're not a big club, you are a big club, but you know what I'm saying, innit? You got all the infrastructure there, just like Spurs. I was recently at their fucking ground, you know. It's a
Bro,
lovely. Go on.
all now, I never had the energy to even ask you why you was there or what you was doing there. I just thought it must be a family thing or family. I don't know what you was there for, but that's why on your Instagram, I just put that face.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
ask no
bro.
questions. I was
No,
busting
no,
up,
because
bro.
I do some work for philosophy football in it. So obviously when they get the jobs or when the clubs pay out. So obviously, like, I'm surprised we didn't get called for the FA Cup final, things like that. We got
Okay.
told, yeah, we got told we might do the playoffs for League One, League Two, Championship. Obviously,
Yeah.
I done put down all the bags for the Arsenal Real Madrid game. So we went there to do the Tottenham Bodo Glimt game. So when they went before their game, when it said to dare is to do, we're the ones that done all of that, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I got to go in the stadium, get to go to the press a bit, like have a little laugh and a joke around the stadium. But
I
yeah,
saw.
yeah, yeah. But the truth of the matter is, it's a nice fucking stadium, bro. Do you get it?
Yeah,
Like,
you got to keep it 100, bro. It's
bro,
mad, bro.
it's mad. It's a lovely ass stadium. I'm just like, well, why are these man not pushing on? Do you get me? Because they got
Yeah.
everything there. So, but what I'm saying is with you, yeah. Sorry, before I let you come back in, and big
I
up the
did.
people in the chat. Let me just quickly say this as well, yeah. Make sure you're subscribing to my bro, Geordie Dread. Yeah, show him some love. And if you've got any questions, we are gonna get to the chat. I know it seems like I'm ignoring you, but this is Under the Lens, and we talk to the guests. We are gonna get to the chat, so please put any questions. I see Mr. Robbo's put a question. We will get to that. I promise you that. So please be a little bit patient. But yeah.
Christmas jokes.
Yeah, no, real rap, real rap. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to. That's why I'm just keeping it here so I don't forget it, and I'll get to the rest of the chat. Please bear with me. Obviously, we're trying to give time to the guest, but yeah, man. The reason why I wanted you to talk on not obviously details, but we'll talk about the reception that my broski got in Newcastle. You get it? Because as a London man, like I said, supporting Newcastle, it's a solo, it's a dark journey, bro. Like as you said, but now 2025, you know what I'm saying? Being the person that you are, being on Never a Foul, your own channel starting to pick up now. Do you get it? So how was the reception that Geordie Dread got in Newcastle, bro?
No, it was well, in terms of on both sides, the people that how can I put it? It's mad. So obviously I wore my shirt on. It was a hot day that day, innit? You get me? And my whole idea of going to Newcastle was always gonna be when I go there, it's gonna be dark and glim. But
Right.
my first experience it was sunny like it is now. You get me?
Sunday, yeah.
So when I got outside the station, it was mad. Two people because with Newcastle, bro, it's not like it's definitely what they said it is, bro. Like fans or just the locals just wear shirts just for the sake of it, bro. Like it's just normal. Like
Part of the
get
dress
me, I was
code.
like, raw. So loads of them like that, and it's so everything I thought it was and heard of, it was that.
Okay.
So when I got at the station, two people were like I heard him say dread, but I kind of like no, I'm hearing like I didn't really take it in.
Okay.
Like it was just like hello, like yo, like but they'll check me like they know, man. But I still weren't letting it sink in. I was just like, oh yeah, cool. I'm just coming there to do some stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And then man said it again. To get me as a white guy and a light skinned guy. And then I was like, right, you know me. And I hope I didn't say it to them in a hood London way because that might come across like, well, you know,
Right,
you
right,
get
you
me. I
know
went
me.
like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, you know, cause remember, it's happened a few times anyway, but man ain't used to that. It's get me not paro, but man not used to that,
Of
bro.
course, of
Like to
course,
be
of course.
going where I'm going. I would like to be known that you could be, I ain't that guy anyway, but you possibly could be known in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, you know me? He's like, yeah, bro. Like yeah, like in a little accent, like yeah, like on the channel, innit? Or and I've seen one obviously never a foul. It's the bait one, innit? So
Yeah.
I like, oh, see, and like, yeah, safe. You get me? And then I waited to do whatever business I had to handle up there, and then the people in that business had to handle some top content people.
Mm,
I can't get into it. It was just mad where 'cause I don't see myself at. I'm not gonna start like you, bro. We're starting, bro. You get me? So when the man are like, "Oh, raw, I know you." Oh, raw, like, oh, they say your name. Top like, people are out there who you think
Yeah,
ain't got time for, man.
talk
You
about
get
it.
me? Some people are watching, so I was like, raw. So yeah, it was weird, bro. But the Newcastle experience in general, the stadium, um, I haven't actually gone to a match yet. You get me? I've been to away matches, obviously, but
Mhm.
now where I'm now, it's only standard, man. I'm gonna be doing that. You get me? I've done the journey now. I know how journey feels. Let me tell you something, rude boy. That's why you'll never catch me in a car back there. I don't care how much the pizza.
No.
A train from King's Cross, bro. A straight train from King's Cross to Newcastle. No matter how fast the train's going, bro, it takes hours, bro.
Hours.
And then when you're
Was
coming back,
six, 8 hours?
nah, train wise, it's like could be more depending on the delays, but it's like 3 hours. Let's say average 3 hours.
When I went to Leeds, it was like, yeah, 3 hours, fam. When I went to
Yeah,
Harrogate,
and it's way past. Went through
we're
Yorkshire,
talking,
way past that, bro.
yeah,
But it's basically not far from Edinburgh. My train was a train to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
That was
Gee.
my train to Scotland.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
two stops,
yeah.
Newcastle, then Scotland. So let that sink in.
Let that
For a fucking
sink in.
day trip, bro. We
Yeah,
did a day
yeah,
trip, a
no,
few hours, bro. I was on business, innit?
yeah, of
So
course.
man got there. You get what I'm saying? Like it was nice, bro. It was different.
Mm.
Definitely ain't Tottenham. I tell you that, bro. Like just the way people are, the locals. There's a famous pub there called the Strawberry. They follow me from long. I forgot they follow me, but I had to go
Okay,
in there. Get me.
okay,
They're looking at me a bit sideways because everyone's buying bears and shit. I'm not into all that. You get me?
yeah,
So just to try and be part of the culture, I was like, give me a half pint. You get
okay.
me? I don't drink beer. You get me? Like, just told the guy whatever. Like, you get me? So just not look like I'm bougie. Like, man, can't go to that man's pub, and it's you get me.
Yeah, yeah. So you
So, but it made me feel
partaking.
welcome though. Yeah,
No,
everyone
that's
made me
good.
feel welcome, bro. You get me?
Yeah,
And
man.
it was nice, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's good.
everyone's
It's
nice.
good. The reason I'm putting that out is because obviously, like I said, it's a lonely old journey. So from the beginning, like you said, you're battling it out on your ones at school. You know what I mean? There's no one to talk to, and now come
Nope.
full circle. You're going to the town that you're not even from, and you're getting pinged. Boom, 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 boom. You understand? People know who you are, bro. So that's
It's something.
definitely
Yeah, yeah.
a whole lot that's what we wanted to talk about. All right, let me get through a couple more of these questions and then we can do a little piece of interacting with the chat because I know the people are in here and they get a bit impatient. So, my bro, if you had a magic wand, obviously, like I said, it's gonna probably get a bit mad in the summer now, but if you had a magic wand, 3 things that you would change with immediate effect at Newcastle United, my guy.
Well, as in just the club, or you mean stuff to do with the club?
Whatever it is, man, whatever you think's important, the 3 kind of things that you feel like could do with changing or could do with tweaking, or like I said, the 3 main things that you think's important for the progression of your club or for whatever, for the good.
If I had a magic one, I'll scrap PSR for a start. I'm saying I'm getting some like proper ballers to compete for each position. You get what I'm saying? By the magic wand, I would love to be able to expand St James's Park instead of moving it. But that, I don't think that's going to be likely to happen because the way what's behind it, and there's certain historian buildings that can't be, certain buildings are not allowed to be touched.
Yeah,
You get me? So
yeah.
A-list buildings, that'll be one. There's not really much, bro. Like it's such a good organic place, bro. Like if
Oh,
you asked me this in a relegation in toxic days, bro,
yeah.
I'll need about 6 wands, magic wands. You get me? But right now, bro, if I'm being real, there's not really apart from the PSR stuff. Do you get what I'm
Mm.
saying? And just long may Newcastle continue to progress. Like there's a one to say, bang, you're gonna keep going up and up and up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Like yeah,
yeah, man.
man's in a healthy position, bro. Man's in a healthy position right now. You get
Them
me? It's
skies
all
are
on.
cold.
It's all looking up. It's all looking up. All right. Well, obviously for the people in there, man. Let them know a little bit about your channels, shows that you might do, or what, or the main kind of content on your channel, my bro.
Yeah, man. Geordie Dread TV, get me? That's on all main platforms. Is TikTok. That's one of my main ones as well.
Mhm.
Got a lot of like followers on that one. Instagram, obviously, slowly building that. You get what I'm saying? It was catch you on there, putting stuff up or updates. Then my actual channel, Geordie Dread TV.
Mm.
And I do all obviously that doubt always do Newcastle watch along. That's my thing. Everyone knows me for that. Really, do a couple of match reactions as well. Sometimes I do other football, like I said, soft spot for Lane Orient. Did a little video on that, getting to the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yep.
or just other matches. It could be Arsenal, anything that's topic. You get me, bro?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my thing. And obviously, you catch me on Never Have Foul. That's the norm. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You might see me do a couple guest appearances on many other channels like yourself.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Was on
Yeah.
Saeed TV regularly, but he's starting
Saeed.
what I was doing on there. He's starting it again in the summer or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But big up to him, by the way. Get me big up to them, man. Never found Saeed because they organically just didn't have to bring man in. You get what I'm saying?
Of
So man
course.
gets hours when
When
get
it's
me.
true.
Certain man ain't doing that, bro. Certain man that's like out there big or do their thing. They're not watching now. You get me? But yeah,
Here,
man, give me show me love, bro, and give me redirects if I need or whatever. You get me? So
it's love.
catch on them channels there, bro. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah,
yeah,
man, I'm
yeah,
good,
man.
man.
You can also catch Geordie Dread every now and again on the fan reaction channels. You get me, the fan reaction FC
I
and
forgot
fan
about that.
reaction hub. You know, like that. So you get me.
You know what? I didn't even knew about that, bro. That's
Yeah, big
jokes.
star in the building, course, bro. Like I'm like obviously, you know, it's like my whole life at the fucking moment is football content, bro. Because a lot of the people that make it, they don't watch it as well, but I do. You know, like that. I'm on bare people's thing, bro. You get me? Like my whole thing is just football content at the moment.
I
So
hear
of course,
you.
I'm gonna see
Nah.
that. And big up my broski tops as well. T Chanzo, he's on there quite a lot now. Arsenal fan. That's the bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Up,
on with
up.
my bro Shane very soon as well, and I'm gonna be on his channel. Wicked man,
Nah.
wicked man. So obviously, this is what I like to ask all people, whether they're a fan of my club or not. Just from an outsider, what's your perceptions on my club?
So like dead you there for a second.
Yeah, bro.
Boy, it's mad because you know, like midway through the season, you know, certain man will try and you should get onto me on like certain channels and say, "No, Specs is a low key Arsenal fan." You
Arsenal
know, I'm
fan.
like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
1 minute I'm an Arsenal fan, 1 minute I'm an Arsenal hit. Like I'm like it's I can't win, bro.
Yeah, I hear it. I
Like,
hear
bruv, I'm just a guy making opinions. Like we're not like
it.
I'm a guy. I'm not a sheep. Like I'm not a sheep, bro. I just see it, what the feeling is at that time. So, for
Mhm,
example, I'd have beer as it stands.
mhm.
Like I said, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Arsenal and Newcastle is two different things. You get me? Like I keep it real. Yes, you might be whatever points at the moment, whatever, but overall, Newcastle's got a long way. Not too long, hopefully, but to get to that state, isn't it? Arsenal proper, like your whole foundation, your whole, it's a proper thing, bruv. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm.
So when I hear the Arteta acts and that, like obviously it's trust me, I let you know. If you're not an Arsenal fan, we find you not entertaining, bro. It's
Yeah,
fucked,
the
you know.
whole country does. Yeah,
Like the ones that are for and against. It's just funny, bro.
yeah,
Because I've
yeah,
never seen a club. For me on the outside, you know, like some clubs you're like, you got like the ones that are out, ones that are in, and they got the middle.
yeah,
With Arsenal fans, it just feels like there's just no in between. It's just
yeah.
in, out, and it's the big civil war. I
Yeah,
see it every day on content. Whatever Arsenal channel, they're warring it out. You get me?
worried,
Get me?
worried.
I see Lee Gunnar, Gal. Get me? Big up to my brothers. You get big up to Lee
Yeah,
Gunnar,
yeah, yeah,
Gal.
yeah.
Them man are always warring it out, bro. So
Worried.
it's like, and I get both sides. Trust me, like certain man, especially the more older generation, like us man.
Yeah,
You get me? I
yeah.
get it. I kind of see it. When I read it properly, it's not about age and anything, but sometimes you got to put in content that sometimes it is that because if you're a new gen Arsenal, even man in their 20s, bro, or early
Exactly.
20s, all they know is this Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So to
Mm-hmm.
them, it's like, nah, we're
Mm-hmm.
cool, bro. They're not used to winning bare trophies. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my opinion, they're happy just to be there and they hope for the best that we're going to get there one day. So
Of course.
they're rooting for Arteta, especially the ones that started supporting Arsenal when Arteta first came and you finished in 8th and all them and 7th. So I
Yeah,
get it on that perspective.
yeah.
But on a whole team, with my opinion, it might sound mad when I say this, people are like, I like yourselves, will be like, nah, there's no more time specs. I'm just like, it's not always green when and this is maybe coming from a fan of maybe because I'm not get me. I know Arsenal's expectations because I've seen the Arsenal move, bro, when they were doing their thing.
Yeah.
So I know there's a different levels of tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
So my tolerance is going to be different from your tolerance
Mm-hmm.
around the same age group. You get me,
Mm-hmm.
bro? So I see my team in the real dumps. So maybe my heart is just like, nah, it's all right. I'm just nonchalant. Like, give Arteta another year. You get me? Like, he will get it right. Like, for me, he will get it. Like, you can't get it wrong. Like, you know what it is, bro? For me personally, yeah, if Arteta was like getting it wrong where he's going backwards, you know, like, let's say, like, you started finishing like fourth, then he's then sixth, then seventh. I could get it, but I'm like, I know he's just stagnant right now. So in my head, I'm thinking, bro, he must get it right, bro.
Bro,
Why
hold on,
he
hold
must
on,
get it right. He can't
hold
he
on,
can't
hold
be
on.
second in semi-finals
See,
and
look, this is what
state
all
like
the
that.
rivals say. This is what all the rivals say, yeah. And we're gonna get to Mr. Rob. We're gonna get to the
He's
questions in a
gonna win
minute.
something next year, you know, bro.
Bruv,
I'm
this is
telling
what
you,
all the
bro.
rivals say, yeah. This is my battle, not to you, obviously, because you're a rival. That's why I asked you, you know, what your
It can be to
perception.
me. It's all good, bro. That's
Yeah,
what we're
so
here
this
for.
is how I battle it. This is what we got within our fan base, yeah. And as you were saying, we have the the ins, the
Bingo.
outs. Yeah, we have the ins, the outs, and we have the people in the middle. But with Arsenal fans, yeah, we're not allowed to have the people in the middle. Yeah.
Oh,
So
see.
this is what we have here, my guys. So when they say, look, they say, yeah, some of them we're just rounding up all into one spot because we can't have a card for everything. So you get
Yeah.
me. So what you were just saying there, you know, what is it? Just wait till next season, guys. You get me? So that might be a little tick off the, you get me? So if you got the bingo marker, boop, you can just tip that there. Yeah, just wait till next season. So with that one there, we've got, oh, he just needs a few more pieces, or he's so
Yeah.
close. And bro, it's half a decade. It's half a decade, my brother. And I understand you're a rival, yeah. So I always say this as well, yeah. When rivals say they want your manager to stay, it's usually because he's doing bad, bro. Do you get what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah, but that's not. Yeah, trolling aside, that's not from. I just genuinely like. It's mad though, because people say to me, "Then Specs, why are you saying you would never swap Arteta for Howden?" And why do you say people? Bro, I hear
We're gonna
that,
get
but
into that. We're gonna get
yeah,
into
go
that
on.
because
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. I want to ask your perceptions first, and then we're gonna get into some of these questions. Obviously, the main question here for Mr. Robbo: would you take Arteta instead of Howe? Every top gooner, I always missed that bit because of the arrow. Every top gooner says there is nobody better than Super Duper Mick. Obviously, you're saying he's so close. You're saying, you know, I think he's gonna win something. You get me? So, what's your thoughts on that, then, bro?
on which one?
On
You
the
asked
main
me,
question, he's saying there, would you take Arteta instead of Howe?
but that question must be to you, though, isn't it?
No, it's to you, my bro. Newcastle fan, innit? Obviously, Howe, look what Howe's done, yeah? How's what?
Yeah,
How long has Howe been there? 3 years?
like 3.5, 4 years. Yeah, 3 years,
Yeah, right?
4 months.
Okay, and he's
Yeah,
been to
three and a
two
half.
finals and won one, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Arteta's been to one final. All right, he won it, but it was right at the start, and a lot of people argue
That's
it
not
weren't.
his team he built. You get me? This is the
Right, I
house team that
understand that.
he built.
Obviously, technically, his name's on the thing, so I can't take it away from him, but we all know the context behind it. Whereas
Yeah, 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 yeah.
with Howe, he's turned Joe Linton from a striker into a top midfielder. You got man like Dan Burn and Murphy and all that balling. So here's the question, bro. Here's the question.
Oh, see, no, bro, to me, that's a rhetorical question because it's like, of course, I'm not taking Mikel over Arteta, Mikel over how. I've been, bro, brother, I've been saying that before the Carabao Cup. Mad how a lot of
Right.
people are angry with me or laugh at me, and now certain things I'm in situ, I don't hear from no one again, bro.
But that's the question there, bro. Because look, like, I even said the same to we was on your show, bro, and I'm saying, look, I'm saying to because remember he was saying the same thing. Oh, you man, so I said, nah, bro. It's like when Eric Ten Hag was at United, everyone was saying, yeah, keep him there, stay. Eric Ten Hag in because we know he's rubbish, bro. And so this is what I'm feeling like. And when I said to preach on your show, my brother, I said, would you take him? It's like, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. So the general consensus is that yeah, it's a joke thing, bro. But we have got we you know we got other stuff here. We got trust the process. We got he out coached Pep. What I like to include in that is we beat City 5-1. You know you're talking about progress, bro. But what we could be all 15 points off the league. So even look, you man can finish second. So we gone backwards this year, bro. Yes, we got to a semi-final in the champs. We got to a semi-final in the Carabao, and we got dog walked in both of them, bro. Like that's for me, that's not. But as you said, it's because of the age, it's because of where we come from, it's because of what we've seen, things like that. Let me get rid of this now. You get me? Because obviously we're gonna bring that up on the intervention coming up after this show at 2:30. So come on, have your say. You get me? Arteta in Arteta.
Intervention, my
Yeah,
team.
bro, yeah, we're doing the
Nah.
whole thing, bro. We're doing the whole. We're trying to battle it. And let me just pick up Dr. Seymour Butts as well, because he helped me out with that bingo card. I had to change 1 or 2 squares, but there you go. There you go. You get me? I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Because like I said, bro, because when the question's asked, all right, would you take him? It's like, you see what I'm saying?
No, no.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
No, obviously, I'm not gonna stop here for Hal, brother. Remember, I'm a big fan of Hal before he come to Newcastle, so
right.
that's a personal one. But no, I remember, and trust me, I do hear what you're saying anyway. Because like there's a good debate. It's like, bro, you get me? And obviously, especially if you're an Arsenal fan and you're seeing like the league gunner always says it, bro. You get me? Pick up my guy. He just
Big up
now
Lee.
he's got more powers to use the how as an example. Like, well, Eddie Howe ain't spent nothing
Jesus, how?
rare, and
Yeah,
he's won
yeah,
a bloody fucking cup in less than rare. With this, like, what we're doing here? That's your favorite
yeah.
line. What we're doing here? You get me? So I
Right.
hear it on that sense, but it's mad. And obviously, on the outside, it don't look good. Like I said, you're thinking, how, this guy, like, he's been in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. You get me? He didn't score no goals against us in 2 legs. PSG, you get me? I think Arteta slightly got it wrong with the plays in the first leg.
Mhm.
The second, it's mad. I don't know why. Not saying Ranieri is a savior, but I don't know what this Ranieri business all of a sudden coming
Okay.
because he's young, bro. Because I know
Okay.
Lamine Yamal is an anomaly, but the guy's ready to go. You've been calling upon him in times in the season, and he stepped up more than once, more than twice. You get me? So, you feel me?
Because I've been saying ever since Saka was coming back, my guy, I said, watch Ethan get bin. This is what Arteta
I
does.
knew it as well. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, you can see
I
that
knew
from
it.
outside. So that's why you get a round of applause from that, because some Arsenal fans are like, oh no, didn't you hear Arteta say that he needs to rest? So why ain't Miles Lewis Skelly
Rest
resting?
for
Yeah?
what, bro? The guy's a
Rest-
kid. That's just
Oh,
playing it. Bro, rest for, but he's been not being used for a little while now. So play him in it, bro. Big
he's taking
game.
the piss. He's turned into a
An attacker,
pariah.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
He's
it's
turned
wrong,
into a
bro.
pariah. Let me get into some of these chats though, because obviously we're hitting the right time where we normally kind of have a little interaction. And before I let the superstar go, we'll get a
BBK.
yeah. We'll get a little. I got man out of his bed, you know, but it's love, you know,
Nah,
because
sorry, no, it's not you,
yeah,
bro. It's cool,
yeah, I
man.
gotta say, like, coming to show man love, and I appreciate that each and
Sorry,
every
bro.
a
I'm
big up
giving joke.
BBK. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. Show him some love. We'll get into some of this chat, and then we'll get into the Arsenal Newcastle game that's coming up as well. Big up the broski tops, man. T Chanzo in the building, man. Superstar as
Big
well
up
out here
Chanzo,
doing the
man.
watch alongs. Big him up. Make sure you subscribe to him. Any mods in the building, please get the links in. Please get the links for BBK, for Shane, Mr. Robbo. You know how we do it over here. Community
That's a
settings, yeah.
network. You get me? Big up to
Yeah,
my
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Vigilante's bigging up BBK. Come on, man. BBK bigging up Robbo. Community settings. This is what we like to see over here. Robbo saying the days of Demba Bar and CC. Bro, remember Demba Bumba Clark? That's what I'm trying to say. Hey,
Come
I'm
on,
trying to
man.
say,
CC
bro.
is. Come on, man.
Yeah, Newcastle always been around, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Always been around, and that's
They've
why.
had the owners though to push it on. So when that's a good comment. When we had CC and their man there and Kabaya and all their man, you get me? And when we was like we had Adam Party who was going for Europa Cup and all that.
Oh, you know.
And yeah, you get me? We got to this
Yeah.
party in London and that, but it's like Newcastle will get to a good place by accident,
Mhm.
and then actually wasn't on trying to build on
Right.
that. So
That
the man was
sounds like
getting
Arsenal so much. Sorry, carry on. Carry on.
so it was bad, bro. So players would move on naturally.
Right.
You get me? It's just so cool in his heyday at the time and all that. So it's just yeah. So then now it's a bit different. You know what I'm saying? But them days there, I remember them days, bro. Had little moments. You get me in Europe, and then
Yeah,
it just got taken
yeah.
away. And
Newcastle.
selling club, innit, bro? That's what it was, bro. You get me? Matt actually was a businessman in terms of what he could do for his business, and that's why he used to always try and hide behind the wall and say, "No, but we're not in debt." That was his favorite line, which is true. I can't take
Yeah.
it from him. He kept the club. He kept the club in good nick, but obviously the club's going to be in good nick because you don't spend, my jigger. You don't want to support the club. As long as you get me, it helps your business. Like
Yeah.
it's like a cash cow for himself.
Yeah.
It wasn't a club to say, "Oh, I'm passionate." You get me, bro? That's why at one point it felt weird. But like, what's the head? Newcastle fans get mad and say, "You London Cockney bastards," and you
Oh
London.
shit.
Like, I
Yeah.
felt weird because I'm a Londoner. You get me? But
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. But you know that whole north and south divide thing, that's always been there, bro. Southern Fairy,
bro,
Northern
when I go to
Monkeys.
the when I go to them away games, bro. When I go to them away games, bro. Obviously, if you see away fans, those are the hardcore ones because them men
Yeah,
are traveling week in,
course,
week out,
course.
mental. I don't
Yeah.
know what jobs they do, bruv, or whatever, like whatever trap house they got on the side, bro. So
Bro,
like, how they spending that shit, bro? No one can explain to me how their man do this, you know, bruv. But
bro,
anyway,
when I say it's because it's in the lifeblood, I think Newcastle probably one of the most loyal followings in football, bro. Let's
but
be
all away
honest.
fans, I mean, like,
Yeah.
all anyway, I mean, any away fans, especially Newcastle fans, up there,
Mm.
they're hardcore, bro. And I've been in a crowd, bro. Like hardcore in the crowd and just got a man left, front, behind. Get me, pause, behind, get me,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
man that's like we play like obviously the London teams like West
London
Ham
team
away.
here, they say he fucking got
You London, and it's bro, passion, and I'm sitting there like this. Oh
even with the
no
home
smoke.
fans. Yeah,
And they know where I'm from, but
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
just
I'm
be like,
surprised they never told
man, you're one of us, Specs. That's what they say. You're one of us, get me.
you.
Man,
Yeah,
always
yeah,
say,
yeah.
you're one of us, Specs. You're a
One of
doctor.
us, man. But they know, and for you, you just have to take it in it like ducks off a like water off a duck's back because they know. You get me? You're one of their own, bro. And I know from the
But they
reception.
appreciate me still. Them man
Yeah,
show love.
and the reception that you got up there, I know. Say you get me, you get you're representing, and they don't get that a lot. I know you're not the only London Newcastle fan, but like I say, one of the biggest. You understand? Like so, yeah, man. Big up T Chanzo. It's a nice link up before the Arsenal Newcastle game. Big up, my bro. Obviously, we're gonna link up next week or so as well. We are gonna get into some
Cancel.
Newcastle stuff with the game coming up, but I did want to get through the chat. Big up Gary. Don't waste the trip. Make sure you guys are all subscribing to Gary as well. Mr. Robbo, bigging up Gary. Let's see if there's any more questions in here. Big up AFC always, man. Definitely all over the place. Hope you're good today, my bro. Hit the like on the way in or way out. Vigilante saying, I remember watching Boya and Dyer having a scrap was crazy work.
Up in
Yeah,
it. So I was saying, Newcastle just fucked the game, bro.
it was crazy.
Bro, it was a
Crazy.
pantomime, bro.
Man, like Joey Barton, you know, he was definitely the pantomime villain, you know, like that.
Joey Barton, shit, he
He's a bad
went
man.
well, bro. He went well, bro. He's a madman, bro.
Madman, like, yeah,
To
definitely
think
not
what
the
he
full ticket.
do, like, just he just walk up to a man on the pitch and just punch them in their stomach. Like, full punch. Like, nothing happened, bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
you know, like, hey,
you ain't seen that again, bro.
Nah. Football's moved on. Football has moved on. Even from them days where two team players like having a, I don't know. I mean, maybe on training.
That was embarrassing. I remember when that happened. That's when I said, yeah, we're just done out here now, bro. We're done, bro. You got two players fighting on the pitch, bro. Like full swing. Do you remember it, bro?
Full swing, bro. I can
full
remember going mad, like, hey, bro. And I was thinking to myself, that's passion.
And they got sent off, bro.
Yeah,
that's sinking. Come on. Laughing stock, bro. It's clown business.
Bro, we've been there, fam. Arsenal been there, bro. I don't even. Most Arsenal fans remember fucking Abue getting booed, fam. That was mad. That was like it was like
I
embarrassing.
He started crying. Am I guy mad?
Bro, no, he started crying, bro, and it was embarrassing, but it was also justified at the same time. I felt sorry for man, you know, like that.
I remember that still.
Hey, you get me, Man United 8-2, and like, bro, you get me, yeah, we're kind of from the same era, bro. We've been in the trenches. Yeah, man said Bellamy at Newcastle. Big up Mr. Robbo. Bellamy, bro. He was a G as well.
Quickly, bro. Was that? I think I remember, but is it just to remember if it's true? Did one time Sol Campbell walk off the pitch, bro? Remember that? It was like she was asking people in the chat. They don't know, bro.
I think he did. Yeah, the people in the chat, they will definitely know if Shane's in here.
He's walked off the pitch, bro. Like
I think he did.
The abuse and that, he's just tired.
He did. Underbelly color thing. He might, yeah. I think he did, bro. Bro, there's been some madness in the Premier League, fam. Do you remember the whole they all look the same? Was it Kieran Gibbs and Oxlade Chamberlain and the referee booked the wrong one?
Come on,
you know, yellow tag.
That was.
Remember that?
And like, man, am I telling him? But because he knows he's like he can't go back. It's like, bro, just go back. It's okay, bro.
It's all right.
Like, everyone's telling you got to imagine being sent off and it ain't you, bro.
Bro, we've had some.
That's just like getting sent to jail, brother. Saying I all look the same. Fuck it.
We all look the same, bro. And brother, I've been busting up bear joke ever since then, bro. Yellow gang and it Simpsons gang, but yeah, man. The Premier League, we've had some moments for real, man. Big up BX Gunner in the building. He said 500 mil on goalkeepers and left backs. Please, man, please. Allow it.
Who?
Arsenal, bro. Yeah, Mr. Lego Head Arteta.
I know left back. He loves a left back. You get me? I hear that, but...
God. And then the joke is, Specs, yeah. We're gonna need another goalkeeper, bro. Yeah, bro. We're gonna need another goalkeeper because our second goalkeeper's a low knee, fam. He's going back, so we need another goalkeeper.
That's why people keep saying that. Okay, you have a goalkeeper for real.
Yeah, and we're gonna need a left back because Miles Lewis-Skelly ain't really a left back, even though he's making out his position. Calafiori's rubbish there in terms of defending. He's all right going forward, but defending he's all over the shop. He's all over the shop, yeah. Zinchenko's not a left back. So and Kieran Tierney, our only left back, is fucking leaving. So again, hey, it's mad. Big up BBK saying, please take second, bro. Please have it. We don't want it. But the way the team's playing, bro. It's like they don't want it. But we're gonna get into it. Before we leave, we're gonna have a quick little Arsenal Newcastle preview, if you like. Just want to try and get through this chat. He said 10 goalkeepers in 5 years. That is amazing. Man saying, please, Specs, take second. Hey, bro. And you know what? Yeah, and I always say, Specs, yeah, feel it. Just like what, because I done the Arsenal Liverpool watch along and I clapped. God, on the man was here clapping, bro. Feel it, feel the pain. That's what our manager told us last season. Feel the pain. Second is not good enough. No, he told us that on the
He
pitch.
don't help himself. I'll give you that though. I'll give Arsenal fans that. When he talks in his press, it's mental, bro.
It's mental. I
Even
don't even
after
know
the
what he's
Liverpool
saying.
game, I was like, this guy, he's just in his own world, bro. I don't know
Bro,
why he
he's
does it to
all over
himself,
the
bro.
place. He's all over the place. Big up Vigilante. He said Newcastle will probably take second on Sunday. Arsenal haven't scored against them in a few years. Yeah, let alone games. I think even last season. I don't know. I
Sure, he
think we,
scored
bro,
again. I can't remember,
I
bro.
think we might have had like one shot on target in like I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Big up my broski, Yassa, each and every time. Make sure you guys
Yes,
subscribe
still.
to Yassa, man. Mods, get the links in the chat for all the content creators here. Mr. Views and Specs, fire link up. Come on, man. The broski, each and every time.
And like, yes,
Um, yeah, man. Catch us on the People Them podcast as well on Geordie Dread's channel. That one's definitely doing good things as well at the moment. BX is saying Saudis care about trophies and clout. That's what I'm saying, because if they buy something, it's a representation of them. You hear me? That's what I'm saying. You man are in a lucky spot. We got the plug. You man have got the man that's coming in and saying, hold on, let me fix that up. I just adopted this child. Let me put them in some nice crep. Let me make sure let me make sure their bellies fill. Yeah. But with Arsenal, I'm gonna let you come in now. But with Arsenal, my guy, yeah, we got billionaires that's adopted us, and we're still in the Oxfam drip, bro. Yeah, we're still starving. You understand? We're still moving like self-sufficient and all that. We still have to get it out the mud with multi-billionaires. So
So whose fault is it? Because well, you tell me if I'm wrong. Any an Arsenal fan, I don't know, but I don't even know who actually runs Arsenal. But there's bare different names in that. But would you agree or not agree that you might have been given money but spent in the wrong places? Then, because you have been given peas, right?
no,
I don't know. You
exactly,
told me. I don't
exactly.
know.
No, you're absolutely right, and big up for pointing that out, because obviously you know, like that Spider-Man meme where everyone's pointing at each other, like when it's when it's time for the blame game, right? But here, what? That's what I'm saying. No matter what you think of the Conkeys, that's why James. I don't know if you know James from Football Locker Room Banter. I think he's in the Never a Foul group. You get me? Big him up anyway. He come onto the intervention the other day with me and Lawrence, and you get me. We had some different opinions there, top and bottom. You understand? He's trying to say the Cronkies are the best American owners in the Premier League because of the money that we've allowed him to spend. I don't believe so, but I understand the logic behind what he's saying, because just like what you said, he's allowed him to, like, no other manager at my club has had that much money to spend ever. Yeah.
Okay.
You get me? And there was an Arsenal fan that said, oh, but when you break it down, it's been about 130, 140 a season. I'm saying, bro, stop trying to make excuses, bro. After half a decade, you hear me? After half a decade, we shouldn't be having to worry about low blocks or worry about the team depth or worry that we still ain't got a striker. Do you hear what I'm saying? So surely that must fill you with a bit of confidence, my bro. Let's talk about your owners, because, like I said, these man, if they're gonna adopt you, bro, you're gonna be looking fly. It ain't gonna be
Bro,
go on.
brother, I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, just forget to that bit though. Yeah, big up, big up. Come on. Just
I'm
before I get
waiting
into
for
that bit,
that.
yeah. I'm that London rep. Trust me, bro.
Come on.
Just before we get on to big up the NFC, just before we get to that question, it's mad because if Arsenal was going to win the league, it was this year, you know, bro.
You reckon?
No, it's been supposed to be this year.
Mm.
In terms of Man City's fall off, that's giving you grace to say, this is your time. You know, like if it's a fantasy story,
Yeah.
City has fell off.
Yeah.
Now it's your time. So when I say Arteta, give him next year. That's supposed to be this year. I get the pain a bit. You get me? And you don't have, and when I talk about you haven't fallen back, you kind of, brother, I swear you're like 20 something points off than you was.
It's
Like,
wild.
it's been, and that's all, but that's all technical. Like if it's this guy, Edu or Arteta or this, so that's all. That's the next thing anyway. But our owners, bro, I promise you, brother, if them shackles were like, bro, as soon as Newcastle got taken over, man started seeing bare new rules. Like, let me break it down to you, bro. And the viewers. Yeah. I remember when it got rejected the first time. Yeah. Masters is like, no, they wouldn't say why. It's just simply, get me. But if you know deep, we all knew why. Simon Jordan, big up to him on his, because he did put it out there to make people understand. It was that whole piracy thing.
Right.
Yeah. Which to me is pants anyway, because It's still piracy. It's there every day. It's normal. Yeah. So the piracy thing, obviously, you're taking out money from being sports, etc., etc., etc. You get me, bro? So them man said, all right, we'll pay the bill. This is how much peas these men have got. Just pay billions and billions of pounds, basically a fine. Stop the piracy thing. Stop using the networks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, green tick. That was cool for masters and the boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
the crooks I call them. Yeah.
Hey.
Then before you know it, man, they started seeing PSR rules, marketing rules. That's why Church had to do madness and sell the women's club and sell hotels. It just got all peaked, bro. You get me?
Right.
So that's why I'm just saying that our owners, bro, sooner or later, bro, it's either gonna. Cause it feels like they're watching Man City on a low key thing. Like, all right, let me see what them man are saying first
Mm-hmm.
before we just got new to this. Let's watch how they do things. Because
Mm-hmm.
everyone says to me, "Oh, Specs, your owners just should just take the hit, take the deductions, and take the fines." It's like, bro, it's easier said than done, bro.
Yeah.
Because trust me, they're waiting for Newcastle to do something like that. They would love up. Like, man, just coming in and then now you're causing madness. Now you got to be smarter than that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Keep your aces close to your heart, bro. Don't release it. You get me? But eventually, they might not either going to just do a madness and do that anyway.
Yeah.
Or just get lawyers involved and say, look, man, this is because every time we have the overall votes in the Prem, like there's a new rule that asks them.
It's being voted against.
Oh, yeah, bro, it's bad. And it's done, bro. Because obviously, if you're giving the club the vote to stop Newcastle,
of course,
obviously, but man ain't gonna be like, nah, Newcastle, let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Let their man take over, bro. But if you see that pie chart at the beginning of the takeover, brother, the owners, every club owner in the Premier League put together, their wealth is nowhere even
Newcastle.
yeah, because obviously this ain't state owned, didn't it? So all the owners, all their money put together, bruv, they still are nowhere near. Like that small. It's mad.
You see it there.
So that's why people are scared, bro. And I get it, bro. I'm not silly. Imagine Newcastle could lay the shackles off where, fuck it, we're gonna spend 100 million on that player. Oh, it never worked out. Don't worry, sell him for less. Just buy another new 100. Now they'll be able to spend money for the sake of it, make mistakes. Like basically it'll be FIFA.
Yeah.
Literally, be championship manager, bro.
Yeah. No, it's scary. It's scary.
It
is scary, bro. Let's have it right, because even right now, you man are competing without all of that. With the team that's been put.
There you go, bruv.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So surely you must be confident that, you get me, like once something can, once that shackle comes off.
Yeah, something's got. Well, see, big up to Car, by the way. Do you know that's my bloody? He's a legend, bro. So with the whole PSR thing, so obviously it's like, because of the situation right now, the argument always is you have to look at other ways. So, for example, Arsenal, bruv, their international market is mad. You get me, bro? All over the world, bruv. Man United, they're gone clear.
Yeah.
Get me? As much as they diss the Glazers and that, bro, on a business sense, their man found some proper ways to even enhance the business side of it. Like, obviously, for those who care, yeah?
Yeah.
Bruv, Newcastle is literally like non-existent compared to the takings Arsenal taking, bro.
Right.
Like, for everything. Worldwide tickets. You want to cunts, by the way, because you tickets are taking a piss. But anyway, that's another story. But it's London, innit? I get it. But yeah, bro. So it's like, for us, it's a slower process, bro, because it's like it's so confined what they've done to Newcastle and especially Newcastle, where it's like, no, use your own revenue. Like, from where, bro?
From where?
That revenue ain't enough to compete with everyone else, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Right.
You get me? So it's like, so everything's gonna take time. The women's team trying to build it up now, got promoted for that. Big up to Amanda Staveley, you get me? Because she pushes thing, Amanda Staveley, you get me? And what people don't know, bro, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I remember. You know, the City owners, Amanda Staveley they were close to buying Newcastle.
Really? What, before they bought City?
Yeah, but the City team made more. Remember, Amanda Staveley was in and around that part of that. You get me, bro? So that's when get put on Newcastle, and then it was like, somehow they shifted to City. It makes sense. Let's irritate Man United. That's a sick one. You get me?
Yeah.
Put money in. So obviously, but now I'm looking at the the better owners in terms of money wise, but
I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you that because obviously, like,
go on
no,
clear
no,
from
I,
there,
was
man.
I was just gonna ask because that's a nice segue into my next question, and then obviously we'll try and quickly get through the chat, have a quick preview. Obviously, we just hit over an hour. The chat's being wicked today. Mods, make sure you get links in the chat. Carl Walsh Gunner as well. Big him up, man. The
Big up,
volcano
big up.
himself. Make sure you subscribe to Kyle as well. Let's get some links in the chat, mods. Yeah, for Geordie Dread, for Carl, for all the content creators. Show some love, and obviously ask you what you think of Janola, absolute legend. But right, just quickly before we move on, right? So your owners now, because obviously, like you said, it's kind of like you landed on your feet. But then, what would you rather take? Because, like I said, your owners have been here since what 2021. It's 2025. You know, we're going to go into the 24-25 season. Finally, you man probably able to spend, or you know, would rather a bit maybe have been taken over then, seeing what Man City have done, being able to spend and ball out.
Wait, you're asking me if I would rather our owners came in when
I know
there
it's
weren't
yeah,
any rules.
I know it's a bit of a mad question because obviously your owners haven't spent yet, but I'm saying they're like the richest people in football. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So
Mm-hmm.
so the potential there, obviously the team that's already been built, you're almost about to open the door into a next phase, yeah, right? So you've got all of that prospect, yeah, everything's going up, yeah. Richest owners in football. Would you rather be in this stage now? You just won a cup, you're about to open the door to or would you have thought, maybe it would have been better if we was taken over back then, knowing what
Oh
knowing what
yeah,
those owners spent and that. Do you get me?
it's a tricky one. That's a good. It's a hard question to answer, bro.
I know.
Because only because of the context behind it. Because at the time, you cast for a relegation for this, bro.
Mm,
There was nothing
mm,
going on for us, so that would have
mm.
been like it's like you have to ask me this question like a bit more. To ask me this shit
It's
now
hard.
is a
It's
mad
hard.
one.
It's hard.
It's
It's
hard,
hard.
bro.
I know.
Because
I know.
I believe in the process we're doing.
Yeah.
We can only go up, in my opinion. Get me and go
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
It will happen, just not as quick as the Cities and the Chelseas were allowed to do it. It will
Right.
happen, bro. Don't get twisted. Trust
No,
me.
I think so. I
So
think so.
you get me. So it's just like, damn, bro. So I don't know, man. Like in hindsight, get me.
Yes.
Go
It's
back there, take it in. We could have already had the 4Ps or 3Ps, whatever, and
you see what I'm saying?
all our players you see there would have been at Newcastle.
That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. And
It would
think
have been
about
that,
it, bro.
bro.
Man City, the way that they've caught up to the top three clubs in the country, Arsenal, Liverpool,
Mental, bro.
like they've caught up in these last 20 years, bro. They've caught up mad, and that could have been you,
Bro,
man. Do you get it? So that's what I'm just saying. But at the same time, you just won your first trophy in how many years? The talent ID at the club is mad because the first team's firing. Do you get it? You got the richest owners in football. You understand? You're already hitting the goals now. So you could be about to step into that era. That's why I was just, but it's hard, isn't it? Because it's hindsight and it's a hard one. It's one of those ones you probably need a little bit more time on, to be honest with you.
I got patience, bro. I've been patient for how
Exactly,
many years, bro? So
exactly. And now you've
forever.
won something, bro. You've taken it across the line, something that my manager can't fucking do. You get it? So it's a bit annoying. But big up Carl Walsh Gunner saying Lee NUFC Ginola was one of my favorite players back in the day. Brilliant to watch. Absolutely, man. David Ginola, bro.
Top boy, bro.
All
Top
types of
man,
quality,
that.
bro. All types of quality. Carl saying I always had a soft spot for Newcastle. Yeah, class club. It has. It's as I said, it's got everything there. It's literally got everything there to be massive. I said thanks, bro. It's been tough, but what a journey we are on now. Exactly. On
I
our own,
agree.
take us to the top. Absolutely. Carl saying, yeah, deserve to be at the top, mate, with supporters like massive club. And for one, would be happy for you guys. It's a pity our owners don't think exactly. No, like I said, bro, we got the drug dealers, they got the fixer uppers. Yeah, they got the fixer uppers, like that. Big up Lee again, NUFC saying cheers, bro. Mr. Robbo, Ben off for the goal. Hey, definitely had some good time in the league. Gabriel Obertan.
Over 10.
Old
You're
one.
going. I forgot about that brother there, boy.
All the way back. You remember Overtime? That's what I'm saying. Showing my
Over
age.
10 was a weird one, though, man. He was a
Yeah,
weird one. I'm going to leave it
definitely.
as that.
Definitely weird. Big up Dio in the building. I just can't see us beating Newcastle. Surely we'd need Maga less fit if we're going to get a result. We are going to get into that. That's why I'm just trying to skim through the comments. I'm so sorry if I've missed any. Obviously, this is a one-on-one where I get, I want to hear from my guests. So I do apologize if it ain't interactive, but you can catch us at 2:30. We are doing the interactive show. You can come on and have your say. Big up man like Scance, Mods, get his link in the chat. on the People's Den podcast. Big him up each and every time. Mr. Robo saying us beating Newcastle on Sunday will be a new trophy for Top Gooners. Since last 3 games, yeah, we're on a 5-0. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. These man, we beat Real Madrid. I'm telling you, that's why it's on the bingo. That's why it's on the bingo. Dio saying Oxlade Chamberlain makes the handball, saves to the goal. Yeah, ref sends off Gibbs, FIFA release.
Views.
Go on.
Read the comments. I'll be back 1 second.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Give
go
me
on.
2
No
minutes.
worries, no worries. Makes the handball to save the goal. Ref sends off Gibbs. FIFA released a goalkeeper Kieran Gibbs card named Ox. Oh my days. Hey, the Simpsons were getting ruined that day, innit? All of my people, all the yellow gang. Big up Shane Goon and my bro. One of the hey, thank you, my bro. Listen, make sure you're subscribing to Shane. Watch out for our show, Clean Through 1-on-1, coming very, very soon. That's gonna be big as well. Go and show Shane some love. Go and subscribe to the Broski's channel. Mr. Dio, he's saying KSC don't give peas. All the peas Arsenal have spent was cash we already had. Yeah, the Cronkies just allow. Yeah, no, obviously, and some owners might not allow you to spend it. So I'll give them a little bit of credit that they allowed them to spend it, but I'm not giving them credit like it's their money. Absolutely not. So we're totally in agreement with that, my bro. Big up Mr. Robo. Yeah, Arteta had 750 mil, around 250 on defense, and goalkeepers around 350 on midfield and 150 on our attack. It's just not good enough. And the fact that even now, guys, we're about to end the season, we're about to come into the new transfer window and all that, and the first person through the door, it looks like, is another DM. Do you know what I mean? It just stinks, bro. They got Dio again. The thing with KSE is that there is no second shot of cash. There you go. At City, recruitment goes wrong, they release more cash. Yeah, and big up the Southern Gooner. I might as well let the cat out of the bag. We are getting Matty on the channel the 20 something of May. I think he's gonna free up a little bit of time for me, and I cannot wait for that one. I cannot wait for that one. Yeah, so we're gonna have an under the lens with Matty, the Southern Gooner, and he was telling me at the start of the season, listen, there's money issues in America, cash flow problems. So, if anyone's going to get hit by it, it's probably not going to be the American teams. It's probably going to be Arsenal. And lo and behold, look what we did in summer. We had to sell to buy and we made money. And then we done, no mustache January, bro. We was doing Ramadan in January, fasting. You know what I'm saying? We absolutely did nothing. And I was just going back to what the legend Matty was saying. And I'm like, yo, this guy is like, it reminds me of Morgan Freeman. Them, you can just narrate, you can just listen to him talk all day, man. Absolute legend. And I can't wait for our under the lens, man. Jay knows, bless him, my bro. Big him up, content creator as well. Make sure you subscribe to Jay, follow him on TikTok as well. I hope you are good, my bro. I hope everything is good on your end. Dio saying, nah, not this year, Dread. What's that, for finishing second? He said, oh no, okay, for winning the league. He said the year for Arsenal to win the league was 22-23. After that, we've moved further and further away each season. Bang on. It's regression this year. Regression. Mr. Robo said, Specs, you are wrong. The year we are supposed to win the league is always next year. I actually think we've missed our best chance to win. I think last year was our best chance to win. I really do. And we didn't really do fuck all in January that year either. So, yeah. I feel like we've missed the boat a little bit. I really do. Even this year, not with the league, but we was right there in the Carabao, and Specs' team absolutely dog walked us, bro. It was Crufts. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for eternity and beyond, I hear you, bro. Big up Mr. Robbo. Like I said, make sure you're subscribing to Broski as well. Big up Scans. He said, scared every 3 days ain't for everyone, and how needs a plan B. I know Scans is onto Specs, boy. I hear it, though. I hear it, man. Make sure you're going to follow Scants as well, man. I got to get you on for Under the Lens as well. And any other content creators, if you want to Under the Lens where you get your show on my platform, then hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, Views on Sport. Big up, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Robbo. Got the Volcanoes link in there, the absolute legend. We're definitely going to have him on for Under the Lens. The legend Geordie Dread. Make sure you're going to follow him. Let's show him some Views on Sport love. Why not? My bro, hope you're good today. Top Toonie talk. Yeah, bro. Top Tuner. That when he comes back, I'm going to ask if if Newcastle have top gooners over top tuners. Yeah, that's a great one. Top tuners. Hold on, that can get a round of applause, man. What are we talking about? Yes, man. Top tuners. That's a great one, man. Big up Why Not? Big up Robo. Robo's got jokes, you know, my Latvian brother. He's got jokes. He's saying big up views and specs, man. Big up Why Not? Always appreciate you, my bro. We are gonna try and have a little quick chat about the Arsenal Newcastle game because I've got 15 minutes until we move over to the intervention. So if anyone wants to come over and have their say on the club or anything, like it's literally an open show, transfers, you know, the manager, even if it ain't Arsenal, you know, come over, have your say, whether it's in the chat or whether you jump on the stream. Sorry if you can hear my overgrown rap. There's nothing I can do about that. But big up, Why Not? Good day, Mr. Rubbo. He's saying hello there. Big up, man. Big up. Hopefully we'll get specs back sooner or later so we can kind of round this show up, and we are going to build up to the intervention, which is going to be straight after this at 2:30. I had to move it back a little bit because obviously we had guests on today. And yeah, it's been a great show. Always good to get the broski on. And then we are going to be back later on, people. There he is. We are going to be back later on at 8 o'clock because we are going to do the Chelsea Man United watch along. But here we go, my bro. Let's try and round this up as well.
First of all, sorry, bro. Man started feeling a bit, bro. I'm gonna get into it. It's been a
feeling a bit ill, bro.
heavy night. They get me, bro. So
bro, say nothing, bro.
I was trying to heave on camera, bro.
Bro, say nothing, bro. Bro. I was saying to my bro Shane, I said I woke up, I'm fucking feeling a bit out of it myself, man. But the show must go on. So boom, Arsenal, Newcastle, Sunday at the Emirates. Yeah, I tried to go on to Sky. Let me just share this quickly. I tried to go on to Sky just to see if there's any little news because you know our team is looking like the Walking Dead, my brother. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what type of team we can put out. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have got any injury. I mean, you guys have been bang on it after winning the cup, after having your little hangover of the celebrations and that. I feel like you've been bang on it. I don't know watch along for you, man, against Chelsea. I thought that was a professional performance. And you man have been dog walking. Yeah, you man have been dog walking Arsenal this year, bro. Crufts, you know, like that. So before I look at the Sky Sports stuff, you know, Arsenal, Newcastle, man, what's your thoughts? I mean, do you got any news on team or if anyone's going to be out? What are we saying?
Yeah, I know Botman's apparently out again. That's just a shame. Get me, but I just got to get him right this summer. Other than that, I think we're cool. You get what I'm saying?
Didn't Botman just come back recent though?
Yeah, but his team was more like not like an injury, it's more like just nursing like a operation to make it right. His knee or something, bro.
Right.
Something to do with his legs anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I think it could be a precaution thing. Who knows? You get me? But when he is back, when he does play, he does his thing. But I've always said, bro, as it stands, Eddie Howe's got Arteta's number. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, we've played him man 3 times this season with no reply. And these are the possibly title challenges. You get what I'm saying? Get me? Got Isak, putting in Gabriel. Get me? When Saliba plays against Isak, bro, he's scared. You get me, bro? So
shit, boy.
I'm just keeping it 100, bro.
Okay, bro.
Go to the Emirates. I don't call it the Emirates. I call it the library. Please turn your phone off. You get me, bro? That's what the only noise you're going to be hearing, bro, to Geordies, bro. Especially if you go 1-0 up. You get me? Especially if you go 1-0 up. You get me, bro? Like the PSG game. Yeah, man. Now, before I was trolling, saying we're going to come there and beat you, innit? I wasn't really that confident, to be honest. But in terms of your injuries now, I'm thinking, boy, you might have to go for it. Do you play the same formation we did in the second leg against you in the League Cup, or like how we did against Chelsea? I don't know. Do we need to? Do we just go toe for toe, or just go 4-3-3? It's going to be interesting, bro. Like I said, I swear you got no Marino because he's got sent off. I swear you got no Trossard or some madness. Trossard or not?
Bro, Trossard apparently injured. Martinelli apparently injured, but some people are saying
Martinelli. I thought he'd be the one to play up front in the middle.
Nah, bro, hamstring. I'm telling you, bro, it's no coincidence, bro. I call it
What's
the Toby Carvery.
bro?
It's the year of Toby Carvery, bro, because there's hamstrings everywhere.
Rice is out as well, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, bro, hamstring again. But his one is meant to be like Dembele for PSG, so it's not a tear, it's like a strain. But I'm like, look, if you rush him back to play against Newcastle, it could then turn into a tear. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and
Yeah,
this is the
nah,
problem that we have because Arteta's so fixated with this second, like all the top gooners. Yeah,
yeah, he still wants to win, but he's not
he's
playing about, bro. He
bro,
called out your
like
players after the Liverpool game. Madness.
bro, like that, bro. The guy is just it's just gross negligence, bro. Malpractice. You're not looking after the squad. You're not looking after the players. You don't trust your squad. You get me, and you're flogging a man into the ground. So it's no surprise that we've had five, maybe even 5+ hamstring injuries this season, bro. This season.
That's mental
So
still.
it's crazy. I'm quickly looking through Sky just to see if there's anything. I mean, I think Isak's gonna be
Sky ain't gonna show
playing.
you now. They're gonna show
Isak's
you
going to be playing. Obviously, Isak always had a good game against us. I just want to quickly have a little look, man. Not a big injury for Kieran. That's what Hal's saying. Joe Willock will again leave the door open for him. I think there's a slight chance. Joe Linton not close to returning. Okay.
that.
Okay. Yes, he's working away behind scenes. He's typical Joe. He's absolutely put his foot to the floor, try and get back fit. Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be ready for this one. So you got a few injuries as well. But we got Moreno suspended. Martinelli might not be playing. Declan Rice is in question. Trossard might not be playing. Obviously, Gabriel's still injured. I don't think Havertz is going to feature, even though they said he might get some game time towards the end of the season. It's looking peak. I don't know what type of team we're going to put out. We're hearing that Sven Botman is a doubt for the game as well. Just looking at
Nah,
that,
it's rough,
just like
rough
what
one.
you said. All right, so that's kind of like, we're not going to get the team until closer to the day. I mean, if you're Arsenal, we're not going to get it till like an hour or two before the game. So that's the kind of general team news. Let's talk predictions now, man. Because obviously, as you said, the library, as you call it, I think it's going to be the reenactment of Crufts at the Emirates, like that, another dog walking. What's your predictions, my bro?
Boy, looking at it now, it all depends what the mindset of the Arsenal players are, of what Arteta puts in their heads, because you should want to play with some pride. It's your last game at home. You get me? Nothing left to play for apart from pride, especially against Newcastle in the sense of, you get me, stops you from winning one of the teams to stop you from winning the trophy, beat you in the league at St James's with that beautiful header from the gunman Isak. Do you get what I'm saying? So it all depends on what their mindset is. The players that are coming in, they want to show their worth, or are they on holiday already? The Arsenal fans won't accept that.
Mm.
Get me? Or maybe some of them ain't bothered. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see why any prediction. Probably go for just a dead 2-1
I said
Newcastle
3-1.
away win.
I said you
Okay.
might are going to win 3-1. I don't even know
Yeah.
how we're going to score. I said one, and I'm like, raw, but I swear we don't score against these, man. Did you get it?
It's
So
mad. It's mad
it's
still.
mad. So yeah, without
And we got to
news,
be up for it as well, because we still, we got one foot in. Our season ain't gonna end until the last day, basically. So
and it could be the
we're
same
ready to
for
play
us.
football.
So don't be surprised if old pragmatic Arteta don't turn up and try and stink out the gaff at home, to get a draw, and then
Hey.
it comes down to both of our last games. You hear me? So you get me? I'm saying don't be surprised, but I actually think if you put a gun to my head, I don't know why I said 3-1, but that's what I'm going with. I don't know who's gonna score for us. You get me? I wanted to ask you as well, because obviously we was having a joke while you was away. In the Newcastle fan base, bro. Yeah, we had the man calling it top tuners. Like we got the top gooners and the bottom gooners. Yeah, do you have that in your fan base? Top tuners, bottom tuners.
Not really. I think in years to come, you're gonna see more of that. Like we've got, well, from my perspective, because I just call it as it is, isn't it? You get
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like, so I think as a whole fan base, overall, there's more tolerant ones.
right.
So
Right.
I'll give you an example. Bruno's our captain, he's our guy, you get me? But when he does certain things, like if he played for Arsenal and he did certain things that I see, more Arsenal fans will be on his neck just
Mm,
for that game than more than Newcastle. A very loyal, get me, passionate, bro, family based kind of thing. So I wouldn't call them deluded or top tuners, because because I get it, and I also think culture comes into play as well, because we will always back our players, back our team. You get me? Until it has to be really bad.
it's like
So
religion, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, and when we turn left, we can go left, and then that's our ball, like anyone can get it. So no, we ain't necessarily really got that, but I will say some, like when I call out certain things, I know they see it, but they don't. I don't really see it. Someone, you
Okay.
get me?
Okay. Okay. What do you think about Isaac versus Kiwi Twerker and Bill Bozo? Yeah, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad because Saliba's
Kiwi, you know.
yeah, Kiwi, yeah, Kiwior. But Saliba
I
looked
know,
like
I
his
know.
head's fucking turned already, like that to go Madrid. So that's a whole next thing. That's a whole next thing. A big up Dio. He said Top Gooners told me that Arsenal were better than Newcastle, so I expect us to finish ahead of Newcastle as per their words. yeah. You get me? They won't say that now. No, of course not. No.
Well, amongst the Arsenal fans, there's been a debate about that sometimes.
Bro, these are
Obviously,
it's
Arsenal are
only the
better
top
overall, but
gooners, man, bro. It's only the top gooners because they're hung up about finishing second. Like it's some sort of trophy, and you're hung up about finishing second when we're best part of 20 points behind, bro. It's like, what's the fucking point? You understand? Like, so this is what we have in our fan base, bro. Big up why not? He's saying, is Murphy playing? I believe he probably will be playing, to be fair.
should be big up.
Let's
Why
see.
not?
Wait, what BBK? I think BBK was saying you'd be good on Under the Lens. Like I said, any other content creators or subscribers of the channel that want to do Under the Lens, Instagram, TikTok, hit me up. Mr. Robo said we have had 7 hamstring injuries this season, doesn't include 5 or 6 injuries. Hamstring injuries the loaned out players had. Bloody hell, yeah, I know Reece Nelson had the same thing as
Fucking
well.
hell, yeah, he's
Mad.
fucked.
All
Yeah.
right, last we got a question here. Views, do you think Moreno consciously took forced leave with the knowledge and experience of playing against Newcastle mid-free? Man's
No.
bantering, bro. Yeah, I don't know. He obviously, didn't he play for yous lot?
Yeah, bro, we had him, man. We had him,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? So he's gonna know about
He's younger.
he's gonna know that the boots are gonna come in, and you get me. These men are gonna try and kick us off the park. So I think you're onto something there. Why not? I think you're onto something. Big up Dio said exactly views how we scoring. There you go. Moreno
That's mad.
suspended, bro. Yeah, all over
Mm-hmm.
the place. Big up Gavin L. Big up, man. Big up, guys. Nice to see you in here. We will see Butler finally. I doubt it. And Ethan, well, the missing man, the pariah. He said, "Hello, Gavin. Big up, man. Big up, man." But yeah, man. So what? So you're saying 2-1. I'm saying 3-1. We're gonna round it up, man. Because I literally got like 5 minutes before my next show. It was an absolute pleasure, man, having you on, my
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Yeah, been a really
Love
good
with you,
show
man.
today.
Yeah, no,
Make sure you guys are going to follow Geordie Dread. Show him some love. Show him some views on Sport Love. Subscribe. Watch his content. What you got
big up,
coming up,
big up.
bro?
Yeah, man. Obviously, the big one on Sunday. You get me from
Yeah,
our perspective,
yeah,
even an Arsenal's perspective. You get me.
yeah.
Got that coming along. You get me, bro. Should be obviously the usual shows that I do be coming up. The People Them podcast. Check the
Mhm.
updates on that on Instagram, TikTok, etc. You get me. We do our thing. You get what I'm saying, bro? Just catching all other bloody streams, isn't it? Got to go on Wolfie's channel later.
We got
Bare
Wolfie.
channels, bruv. Like I haven't keep
Come
up with
on.
all of them. It's mad.
Come on, busy man, busy man. I hear it, and I appreciate the time you gave me today. And there you have it, man. That's been Under the Lens, people. That's been Geordie Dread.
Come on.
One type of round of applause. Brilliant show. We're gonna leave it there, man. And like I said, catch us again on his channel on the People Them podcast soon. We got a show right after this, the intervention. So anyone in the chat, if you want to come up and have your say, do that.
That's your channel, yeah?
Yeah, on this channel, man. Straight again for subscribers, other people, whoever
Everyone, yeah.
come in and have their say. And then we got the watch along later. So listen, big up, man. Big up Dread again. Subscribe to his channel. Big up everyone. Enough love. Back again soon, people. Peace.